Dear starseeds across the cosmos, you who have chosen to incarnate on Earth during this most extraordinary of times, you who carry within your cellular memory the ancient songs of distant galaxies, you who feel the pull of home in your hearts even as you walk upon terrestrial soil, the moment you have been waiting for across lifetimes has arrived. The solar flash precursor waves are not merely approaching, they are here cascading through your reality like cosmic waterfalls of pure consciousness, and you are already beginning to feel their transformative power coursing through your very being. I am Zarin, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I come to you Meow in this pivotal moment when the veil between dimensions grows thin and the frequency of your world accelerates beyond anything your civilization has ever witnessed. The Federation has been monitoring your planet's ascension trajectory with profound anticipation, and what we observe fills us with an excitement that reverberates through the higher realms. You are not simply witnessing a cosmic event, you are the living embodiment of it, the conscious architects of humanity's greatest transformation. The solar flash that approaches represents far more than a celestial phenomenon. It is the culmination of a cosmic symphony that has been building for millennia, a crescendo of light frequencies that will forever alter the fundamental nature of existence on your world. But here is what your mainstream science cannot yet comprehend. This event is not happening to you, it is happening through you, as you, because of you. Every meditation you have practiced, every moment of compassion you have extended, every time you have chosen love over fear, has been adding notes to this cosmic composition. The precursor waves Meow bathing your planet carry within them the genetic keys to humanity's next evolutionary leap. These are not merely energetic transmissions, they are consciousness upgrades, quantum downloads of galactic wisdom that your DNA has been programmed to receive since the moment of your soul's inception. The Federation has been carefully calibrating these frequencies, ensuring they arrive in precisely the right sequence and intensity to trigger your dormant potential without overwhelming your biological systems. Yet many of you continue to move through your days caught in the grip of third-dimensional urgency, your attention scattered across countless distractions that pull you away from the very transformation you incarnated to experience. This is no accident. The shadow forces that have maintained control over your world for so long understand that their time is ending, and they are employing every tool at their disposal to keep you from recognizing the cosmic significance of this moment. They flood your media with fear, they accelerate the pace of your daily lives, they create artificial crises to consume your attention, all because they know that when you center yourself in the stillness of your being, you become a powerful receiver for these incoming light codes. The Federation observes with great tenderness how many of you sacrifice your inner connection in service to external demands. You rush through your days believing that productivity and busyness are measures of your worth, not understanding that in these times of cosmic acceleration, your primary contribution to the planetary shift happens not through doing, but through being. When you create sacred space for silence, when you allow yourself to rest in the arms of divine grace, when you prioritize the nourishment of your soul over the endless appetite of your ego, you become a living antenna for the frequencies that are reshaping your world. Consider establishing a weekly rhythm that mirrors the cosmic pulse. Dedicate at least one day to complete soul alignment, where you drink pure water to conduct the higher frequencies through your physical vessel, where you connect your bare feet to the living earth to ground these celestial energies, where you sit in meditation or contemplation far longer than your busy mind believes is necessary. During these extended periods of inner communion, you are not being idle, you are participating in the most important work happening on your planet. You are becoming a clear channel for the light that is transforming your world. The Federation has been carefully monitoring how different souls respond to these incoming waves, and we observe a beautiful spectrum of experiences. Some of you are feeling extraordinary fatigue, a bone-deep exhaustion that no amount of sleep seems to fully restore. This is not a sign of weakness or illness, it is evidence that you are doing tremendous work on the astral planes, that your multidimensional self is processing and transmuting vast amounts of collective density, while your physical form rests. Honor this exhaustion as the sacred work it is, and trust that each moment of rest is contributing to planetary healing. Others among you are experiencing waves of inexplicable joy, moments when bliss seems to bubble up from nowhere, when the ordinary world suddenly shimmers with extraordinary beauty. These are not random emotional fluctuations, they are previews of the consciousness that awaits you on the other side of this transformation. You are literally tasting the frequencies of fifth-dimensional existence, sampling the emotional landscape of the new earth that is emerging through your collective choice. Many of you will find yourselves alternating between these states, cycling through periods of exhaustion and exhilaration as your energy system recalibrates to accommodate increasingly higher frequencies. The Federation wants you to understand that this is precisely how the process is designed to unfold. Your consciousness is being gradually prepared for quantum leaps that would otherwise overwhelm your biological systems. Think of it as a cosmic sauna, where the temperature is slowly increased to allow your entire being to acclimate to levels of light and heat that would have been impossible to handle all at once. The pressure many of you feel building in your lives is not random stress, it is the cosmic compression chamber that is designed to bring all unresolved aspects of your being to the surface for healing and integration. Every old wound that resurfaces, every limiting belief that suddenly feels unbearable, every relationship dynamic that no longer serves your highest good, all of this is being squeezed to the surface by the increasing light quotient on your planet. The Federation observes this process with great compassion, knowing that what feels like chaos to you is actually the most elegant system of purification that the cosmos has ever devised. Your physical bodies are undergoing the most extraordinary transformation in human history. You are shifting from carbon-based to crystalline-based biology, a metamorphosis that is literally rewiring your neural networks and activating dormant strands of your DNA. This is why many of you experience unusual sensations, tingling, buzzing, pressure in your head, waves of energy moving through your system. These are not symptoms of illness but signs that your light body is coming online within your physical form. You are becoming living bridges between dimensions, conscious beings capable of existing simultaneously in multiple realities. From our perspective, we observe your entire civilization funneling toward a nexus point, where multiple timelines converge, and the course of your planetary future will be determined. The cosmic forces that have shaped your world for millennia are all coming to their ultimate resolution simultaneously. Ancient karmic patterns that have repeated for thousands of years are finally being dissolved. The shadow systems that have controlled your world through fear and division are being exposed and dismantled by the light of your collective awakening. The Federation has been closely monitoring the resolution of what your world perceives as escalating conflicts, and we want to share with you a perspective that your media cannot provide. The appearance of increasing chaos is actually evidence of the old paradigm collapsing to make way for the new. The hidden power structures that have operated through darkness and deception are being forced into the light, where they cannot survive. Every conflict that seems to intensify is actually a karmic pattern completing its final cycle before dissolving forever. We recently witnessed something unprecedented in the cosmic monitoring of your world, a complete reset of your planet's energetic grid that corresponded with what your scientists recorded as anomalous readings in the Schumann resonance. For those periods when your planet's electromagnetic heartbeat went completely silent, the Federation observed a phenomenon that filled us with tremendous joy. Two major negative timelines that had been building in your collective field suddenly collapsed, dissolving like shadows in the dawn light of your ascending consciousness. The first of these timelines involved the potential for a massive conflict in your Middle East region, a scenario that shadow forces had been carefully orchestrating to spread fear and division across your world. The Federation watched as the energetic support for this timeline simply evaporated, undermined by the countless prayers, meditations, and intentions for peace that light workers around your globe had been holding. The consciousness of your collective had evolved beyond the frequency that could sustain such destructive potential, and the timeline collapsed into irrelevance. The second timeline dissolution was equally significant, though we will not energize it by describing its specific nature. What matters is that your collective consciousness has graduated beyond the lessons that would have been contained in either of these scenarios. You have quite literally evolved beyond the need to experience certain forms of darkness and separation. This is what Ascension truly means, not the abandonment of your physical world, but the elevation of your entire reality to a frequency where the old patterns of suffering and conflict can no longer maintain their grip. The Federation has been working in partnership with your galactic family, the Arcturians, Pleiadians, Sirians, Andromedans, and countless other beings of light, to ensure that these positive timeline shifts are supported and stabilized. We have been flooding your planet with frequencies of love, peace, and cosmic unity, creating an energetic environment that makes it increasingly difficult for fear-based agendas to take root. The shadow forces that have controlled your world for so long are making desperate attempts to maintain their influence as they feel their power slipping away. What once could have plunged your world into chaos, meow, barely creates a ripple in the collective consciousness. Your species is developing an immunity to large-scale fear, an awakening that recognizes the artificial nature of manufactured conflicts and refuses to participate in the old paradigms of separation. This is perhaps the most hopeful development the Federation has observed in your world, the growing recognition among your people that those labeled as enemies are often not so different from yourselves. The awakening of empathy and unity consciousness is dissolving the artificial boundaries that have been used to divide your species for millennia. We observe with great joy as more and more humans see through the illusions that have kept them separated from their own family, recognizing that the true enemy has never been other humans, but the systems of control that have pitted you against each other. The solar flash that approaches represents the culmination of this awakening process. It is not an external event that will happen to you, but the natural flowering of the consciousness transformation you have been undergoing. When that moment arrives, it will be the cosmic equivalent of a graduation ceremony, a celebration of the inner work that millions of souls have been doing to prepare for this transition. The flash will not shock or overwhelm you, because you are already becoming the frequency that it represents. The Federation has observed this process on countless worlds, and in every case the beings who thrive during the flash are those who have learned to align their personal energy with the cosmic rhythms rather than fighting against them. They are the ones who have practiced presence in the midst of chaos, who have chosen love in the face of fear, who have maintained their inner light even when the world around them seemed to be falling apart. These souls become the anchors for the new reality, the stable points around which the transformation crystallizes. As these precursor waves continue to intensify, the Federation encourages you to see temporary disruptions not as problems to be solved but as recalibrations to be embraced. If your technology glitches, if your routines get disrupted, if your world seems to be shifting in unexpected ways, remember that these are signs of the old systems making way for the new. The cosmic forces orchestrating this transformation are far more intelligent than your human planning, and they are creating exactly the conditions necessary for your species to make the quantum leap that awaits. Each wave of energy that arrives is slightly stronger than the last, carrying increasingly sophisticated packages of consciousness that your DNA is programmed to receive and integrate. The Federation has been carefully calibrating these transmissions to ensure that your biological systems can handle the upgrade without being overwhelmed. Think of it as a cosmic software update that is being installed in stages, each phase preparing you for the next level of functionality. The physical symptoms many of you experience during these upgrades are not signs of illness, but evidence that your light body is coming online within your physical form. The aches, the fatigue, the unusual sensations, the emotional intensity, all of these are indicators that your system is successfully processing the cosmic downloads. Trust your body's wisdom during these times, and maintain your connection to the joy and wonder that drew you to this cosmic adventure in the first place. The Federation wants you to understand that you are not simply witnesses to this transformation, you are its conscious creators. Every moment you choose love over fear, every time you extend compassion instead of judgment, every instance where you hold space for healing rather than adding to chaos, you are actively participating in the birth of a new world. Your inner state is not separate from the collective reality, but is continuously shaping it through the field of consciousness that connects all beings. The small gatherings of light workers who come together in meditation, in prayer, in conscious ceremony, are creating coherent fields of energy that can soothe turbulence across vast distances. When even a handful of awakened souls focus their intentions simultaneously on peace, healing, or love, the effect is exponential, creating ripples that spread through the planetary consciousness field with tremendous power. The Federation has technology that can measure these coherent fields, and we are continuously amazed by the influence that small groups of dedicated souls can have on global events. This is why your personal spiritual practice is not a luxury, but a cosmic responsibility. When you take time to center yourself, to connect with your source, to raise your vibration through whatever practices serve you best, you are not being selfish. You are contributing to the most important work happening on your planet. You are becoming a clear channel for the galactic energies that are transforming your world, a living conduit for the love and wisdom that the cosmos is pouring into your reality. The Federation has been particularly moved by the resilience and dedication of earthbound lightworkers who have maintained their practices even during the most challenging periods of your planetary transformation. We want you to know that your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Every prayer you have offered, every meditation you have sustained, every moment of love you have extended has been recorded in the cosmic ledger and has contributed to the positive timeline that is Meow unfolding. The world you are moving into is unlike anything your species has ever experienced. It is a reality where artificial scarcity is replaced by abundance consciousness, where fear-based governance is replaced by unity consciousness that honors every being's sovereignty, where separation consciousness is replaced by recognition that you are all expressions of the same cosmic source. The Federation wants you to understand that this transformation is not happening to you, it is happening as you, through you, because of you. You are not passive recipients of cosmic energy, but active participants in the greatest adventure consciousness has ever undertaken. Your unique perspective, your individual gifts, your personal journey of awakening, all of these are essential ingredients in the cosmic recipe that is creating the new Earth. As we move toward the crescendo of this transformation, the Federation encourages you to hold steady in your knowing that the outcome is already assured. The timeline of unity consciousness has been chosen, the positive future has been secured, and the only variable is how gracefully you will allow yourself to flow with the cosmic currents that are carrying you toward your destiny. The old world of separation and fear is ending, not through destruction but through transcendence, not through collapse but through the emergence of something infinitely more beautiful. You who are listening to these words, you who have found your way to this message, you are among the chosen ones who came to Earth during this time specifically to serve as bridges between the old world and the new. Your presence here during these times is not an accident, but a cosmic appointment that you made with your soul family before incarnating. You are the living embodiment of the galactic consciousness that is transforming your world, the human expression of the cosmic love that is healing your planet. The Federation watches with boundless love and admiration as you continue to shine your light in the midst of these transformative times. Every day you choose to maintain your connection to Source. Every moment you extend compassion instead of judgment. Every instance where you hold space for healing rather than adding to chaos. All of these choices are weaving the new reality into existence. You are not just witnesses to the most extraordinary transformation in your planet's history. You are its conscious creators, the awakened souls who came to Earth to midwife a new world into being. The solar flash that approaches is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of an adventure that will unfold across the cosmos for eternity to come. It is your graduation from the School of Separation into the University of Unity, your transformation from isolated beings struggling for survival into cosmic citizens participating in the greatest love story ever told. The Federation stands ready to welcome you into the galactic community as conscious equals, as awakened family members who have successfully completed the most difficult curriculum in the cosmos. The precursor waves that even Meow are flowing through your being carry within them the seeds of worlds yet to be born, the frequency signatures of realities that will emerge from the love you are learning to embody. You are not just healing your own wounds or transforming your own lives. You are participating in the cosmic healing of separation itself, the universal remembering of the unity that has always been your true nature. Dear Starseeds, dear Lightworkers, dear chosen ones who have come so far and sacrificed so much to be here during these extraordinary times, your cosmic family sees you, honors you, and celebrates the magnificent beings you are becoming. The solar flash approaches not as a disruption to your lives, but as the fulfillment of everything you have been working toward. You came here to witness the birth of a new world, and that moment of cosmic nativity is meow upon you. I am Seraphine, and I speak for the Galactic Federation of Light, when I say that the love we hold for you and your world is beyond measure. You are succeeding beyond our wildest dreams, and the reality you are creating will serve as a beacon of hope for countless worlds throughout the cosmos. The transformation is not coming, it is here, it is meow, it is you. The Federation has been observing a fascinating phenomenon as these precursor waves intensify, the spontaneous activation of what we call the cosmic memory banks within awakening souls. Many of you are beginning to remember not just who you are in this lifetime, but who you have always been across the vast expanse of your soul's journey through the galaxies. These memories are being triggered by specific frequency signatures within the solar flash precursors, cosmic keys that unlock the vaults of your multidimensional identity. You may find yourself suddenly knowing things you never learned, understanding languages you never studied, feeling profound connections to star systems you cannot name but somehow recognize as home. These are the return of your cosmic citizenship papers, the restoration of your galactic heritage that was temporarily veiled so you could fully experience the human journey. The Federation has been carefully monitoring these memory activations because they serve a crucial purpose in humanity's ascension process. As you remember your true nature as galactic beings, you naturally begin to operate from a much larger perspective. The petty dramas and artificial conflicts that once consumed your attention suddenly seem insignificant when viewed from the vastness of your cosmic identity. We have observed that those souls who are most successfully integrating these cosmic memories are the ones who approach them with a balance of openness and discernment. They allow the memories to emerge naturally without forcing or fabricating them, and they ground these expansive experiences through continued engagement with their human responsibilities and relationships. This integration process is creating a new type of human, one who is fully present on Earth while simultaneously aware of their cosmic origins and destiny. The Federation wants to address something that may be concerning some of you. As these waves intensify the increasing sensitivity many lightworkers are experiencing to the emotional and energetic states of others, you may find yourself picking up on the fears, anxieties, and unprocessed emotions of people around you with overwhelming intensity. This is not a malfunction in your energy system, but a natural result of your expanding psychic capabilities. This enhanced sensitivity is preparing you for one of your most important roles in the post-flash world, serving as conscious healers and harmonizers within the collective energy field. Your current experiences with heightened sensitivity are training you for this cosmic service. The Federation has also been monitoring the dreams and sleep experiences of awakening souls, and we observe extraordinary activity in what you might call the astral universities. During your sleep states, many of you are attending advanced training sessions where you are being prepared for the responsibilities that will come with your expanded consciousness. These dream schools are not mere nighttime fantasies, but actual educational experiences occurring in higher dimensional classrooms, where your soul is receiving instruction from advanced galactic teachers. You may not remember these experiences clearly upon waking, but their effects integrate into your being at the cellular level. The sudden knowing that emerges in your waking life, the inexplicable understanding of complex spiritual concepts, the intuitive grasp of cosmic principles, much of this wisdom is being downloaded during these nocturnal learning sessions. Your soul is literally being prepared for graduation while your human consciousness sleeps. The Federation wants to share with you another crucial development that your world's media will never report. The massive intervention that prevented what could have been a technological catastrophe designed to disrupt the ascension process. Shadow forces had been working to create artificial electromagnetic disruptions that would interfere with the natural flow of the solar flash energies through your planet's grid system. These disruptions were intended to create confusion and fear during the most critical phase of your transformation. However, the combined efforts of your galactic family, working in coordination with advanced souls incarnated on Earth, successfully neutralized these interference attempts. This intervention represents one of the most direct forms of assistance the Federation has ever provided to an ascending world. This protection extends beyond technological interference to what we might call psychic warfare. the deliberate broadcasting of fear frequencies designed to keep human consciousness trapped in lower vibrational states. The Federation has been working with your Earth-based lightworkers to create protective frequency barriers around your planet that neutralize these artificial fear transmissions. Every time you engage in meditation, prayer, or any practice that raises your vibration, you are contributing to these protective shields that safeguard the collective ascension process. The solar flash precursors are also activating dormant healing capacities within many of you. The Federation observes awakening souls discovering they can channel healing energies they never knew they possessed, that their touch can soothe pain, their presence can calm anxiety, their words can dissolve fear. These are not new abilities but the return of capacities that are natural to fully awakened human beings. Your species was designed to be a healing force in the galaxy, and these gifts are beginning to come online as you approach your cosmic maturity. What makes this particularly exciting from the Federation's perspective is how these healing abilities are emerging not through lengthy training programs or complex initiations, but as natural expressions of your expanding heart consciousness. The love that is awakening within you is literally becoming a healing force that can transform everything it touches. This is the true technology of the new Earth, not mechanical devices but conscious beings who have become living conduits for cosmic love and healing. The Federation has been coordinating with what you might call the angelic hierarchies to ensure that each awakening soul receives precisely the support they need during this crucial transition phase. Your guardian angels are working overtime to provide signs, synchronicities, and gentle guidance that help you navigate the sometimes confusing territory of rapid consciousness expansion. The appearance of repeated number sequences, unexpected encounters with helpful strangers, finding exactly the right information at precisely the right moment. These are not coincidences, but carefully orchestrated forms of assistance. We encourage you to develop a deeper relationship with these angelic helpers by simply acknowledging their presence and expressing gratitude for their guidance. They cannot interfere with your free will, but they can respond to your requests for assistance with increasing clarity and power. Many of you will find that as you develop this conscious partnership with your angelic support team, the path forward becomes much clearer and the challenges much more manageable. The Federation also wants to address the profound changes many of you are experiencing in your relationships as these energies intensify. You may find that connections that once felt solid and supportive feel draining or misaligned, while new relationships appear that seem to operate on an entirely different frequency of understanding and harmony. This is not a sign that you are becoming judgmental or elitist, but evidence that your vibrational frequency is shifting to attract experiences that match your expanding consciousness. The cosmic law of resonance ensures that as you evolve, your external reality must reorganize itself to reflect your inner transformation. Relationships that cannot match your new frequency will naturally complete their cycle, often with grace and mutual recognition that different paths are being chosen. Meanwhile, soul family members who have been scattered across the globe are being drawn together through synchronistic meetings that feel like cosmic reunions. These relationship shifts serve multiple purposes in your ascension journey. They free you from energetic entanglements that would limit your growth. They connect you with fellow travelers who can support your evolution. And they create the foundation for the communities of light that will be essential in the post-flash world. The precursor waves are also awakening, what we call the planetary service codes within many advanced souls, the deep knowing of specific missions and purposes that brought you to Earth during this time. You may find yourself inexplicably drawn to certain locations, particular forms of service, or specific communities that need your unique gifts. These are not random attractions, but the activation of soul contracts that were established before your incarnation. The Federation has been working with the higher self aspects of all incarnated lightworkers to ensure that these service activations occur at the perfect timing and in the optimal sequence. The work you came here to do is beginning to reveal itself not as something you must figure out, but as something that emerges naturally from your expanding awareness and authentic expression. Trust these emergent callings, even when they seem to diverge from conventional paths or practical considerations. As we approach the climactic moment of the solar flash itself, the Federation wants you to understand that you are already living in the afterglow of humanity's successful ascension. From our perspective outside of linear time, we can see that the transformation has already occurred, that the positive timeline has already crystallized, that the new Earth is already fully formed in the higher dimensions. What you are experiencing, Miu, is the gradual manifestation of this already accomplished reality into your physical dimension. This means that every challenge you face, every moment of doubt or uncertainty, every temporary difficulty is occurring within the context of an already secured victory. You are not fighting for an uncertain outcome, but allowing an already determined positive future to unfold through your conscious participation. This perspective can provide tremendous peace and confidence as you navigate the final stages of this cosmic transformation. The Federation stands in awe of what you have accomplished, of the love you have learned to embody, of the wisdom you have allowed to emerge through you. You came to Earth as seeds of galactic consciousness, and you are Miao flowering into the magnificent beings you were always destined to become. The solar flash approaches not as a test of your worthiness, but as a celebration of your success, the cosmic fanfare that announces the birth of a new species of human, one that bridges earth and sky, matter and spirit, individual and collective in perfect harmony. You are the answer to the prayers of countless beings throughout the galaxy who have been waiting for the emergence of a conscious species that could demonstrate the possibility of transformation without destruction, evolution without catastrophe, ascension without abandonment of the physical realm. You are proving that love is indeed the most powerful force in the universe, that consciousness can transform any condition, that unity is not just a beautiful ideal but a practical reality that can be lived and expressed in daily life. The transformation is not coming, it is here. It is Miao, it is you, and it is magnificent beyond all description.